Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Indian data center market size to breach $11 billion by 2027. The Indian data center market size was valued at $4.35 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow at a CAGR of 15.07% during 2022-27. The enterprise adoption of cloud-based services, big data analytics and IoT services has been a strong force for data center investments in India. COVID-19 has significantly aided the demand for data center services such as colocation and managed cloud services among enterprises in India. The migration of traditional service offerings to cloud-based platforms by government agencies is also a major driving factor for the development of data center facilities in India. The India data center market by area is expected to reach 2,200,000 square feet by 2027. Now, key questions that arise is what lies ahead for the data center industry in India. What new trends are going to shape its future? The trend shows the data center industry is evolving and new trends will keep emerging with the demand for new age disruptive technologies such as AI, edge computing and IoT can be utilized to maximize energy efficiency and minimize environmental impact. India contains several data center clusters throughout the country providing plenty of colocation opportunities. India witnessed 16 new projects or expansions in 2021 and some major investors in the market include companies like Bharti Airtel, AWS, Colt Data Centre Services, Telemedia Global Data Centers India, NTT Global Data Centers, CtrlS and Yotta Infrastructure, ESDS and Capitaland among others. The demand for more data centers arises from the demand for data localization. The government has issued guidelines highlighting the need to store data of Indian users within the country's boundaries. Data localization has made it mandatory for companies that collect critical consumer data to store and process it in local data centers, giving a huge surge to local data centers. Secondly, demand for edge data centers, which are small data centers that are located closer to the edge of a network. They typically connect to a larger central data center or multiple data centers. By processing data and services closer to the end user, edge computing allows organizations to reduce latency and improve the customer experience. Such data centers are extremely beneficial for industries that need data processing in real time, such as autonomous vehicles, telemedicine, telecommunications, OTT platforms, and smart wearables. The trend shows hyperscale operators are also showing increasing interest in the Indian market, with AWS, Google, and Microsoft investing in the country. Google has cloud regions in Maharashtra and Delhi. Microsoft opened its Maharashtra data center in 2021 with another MOU signed with the government of Telangana. AWS is also setting up a second in Telangana in addition to the one in Maharashtra. India is also witnessing investments by several new entrants such as Adani Connects, Ascendas India Trust, Equinix, Yonder and Digital Realty and Brookfield Infrastructure among others who are currently building or have planned data centers in the coming years. As the digitalization of India is a priority for the government, there is an incentive scheme of 120 billion to facilitate the installation of data centers. Moreover, the Indian government aims to invest over $1 billion in the next 5 years as part of a hyperscale data center scheme. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. PMModi says India should be ready to launch 6G services in 10 years. Speaking at a program marking the 25 years of Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that 5G technology will contribute $450 billion to India's economy in the next decade and a half. He also said that India should be ready to launch 6G services in the next 10 years, for which a task force has already started its work. Modi also said that whereas the 2G era was marked by corruption and policy paralysis, the country has moved transparently to 4G and now 5G. RBI warns about crypto leading to dollarization of economy. The Reserve Bank of India has warned that cryptocurrencies could lead to the dollarization of a part of the Indian economy. During a briefing with India's Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance, top RBI officials, including Governor ShaktikantaDas, clearly expressed their apprehensions about cryptocurrencies. India's central bankers also noted that cryptocurrencies are used for money laundering, terrorism, financing, and drug trafficking. They warned that cryptocurrencies could be used as a medium of exchange, replacing the rupee in both domestic and cross-border financial transactions. SS Mundra appointed as BSE Chairman. BSE Limited announced that it has approved the appointment of SS Mundra, Public Interest Director, as the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the company. Mundra will replace Justice Vikramjit Sen, who is the current Chairman. Mundra was appointed as Public Interest Director at BSE in January 2018. retired as Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India in July 2017 after completing the term of 3 years. Before this, the last position held by him was as Chairman and Managing Director of Bank of Baroda. ShaktikantaDas meets PSU Bank Chiefs for discussing credit growth. The Reserve Bank of India Governor ShaktikantaDas met the heads of state-run banks to take a stock of credit growth and asset quality in the banking system. At the meeting, Das discussed issues including rate transmission to borrowers. The meeting comes after the Monetary Policy Committee hiked the repo rate by 40 basis points to 4.40%, citing inflationary pressures. 1 basis point is 100 of a percentage point. By sharply hiking the repo rate, the RBI aims to control demand, cooling down inflation. In April, the retail inflation surged to 7.79%, the highest since May 2014. RajeevChandrasekhar inaugurates mega manufacturing facility at Noida. Z-Town India Private Limited, a Z-Work company, unveiled its new state-of-the-art manufacturing facility at Noida in Uttar Pradesh. The plant was inaugurated by the Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology, RajeevChandrasekhar. The factory has been established to create original design manufacturer in hearables, wearables and IoT devices with the objective of strengthening India's manufacturing capabilities in the smart technology space. The factory comprises 16 manufacturing lines with advanced testers and a world-class innovation lab for product development spread out over an area of 50,000 square feet. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.